Live, pal. We're live. We're live, pal. Hey, what up? What up, Pokemon? What up? What up? Never been this early. Never. Tanner, it's good to see you in here. What up, Andy Kuntz? Happy almost Halloween to you as well. Devil's Night with Fuego. What up, OG Pink Spike? Thank you for that sub. 31 months. Y'all the best, Andy. Y'all the best. Uh, sorry, tweeting about this stream real quick. Oh, what up, Rue? What up, Jubito? What up, Caleb? Oh, you watched Sammy's vlog this week? Hell yeah. You know your boy was back on it. What up, Anthony Tornado? Remember you used to come to Lubbock, Texas? Yes. Yes, Julius Perez. We call it X now. No, we don't, Dan. No, we don't. I don't know who you're referring to as we. I don't call it X. I call it Twitter. And I'm going to keep calling it Twitter. When is the next taping event happening? I don't know. I don't know. No, it'll always be Twitter. Thank you, Rue. Thank you. What up, Ish? We out here, bro. We out here. We live, right? We're gonna watch some more wrestling. We're gonna talk some more wrestling. Big shout out to Private Party. Big shout out to my guys, Private Party. You know, I've been rolling with those guys since day one. They've always been good to me. So big old shout out to Private Party. What up, world? Did y'all watch some wrestling tonight? Did y'all not watch some wrestling tonight? Yeah, I dig Zay's vlog, of course, man. Of course, any content where you can see Daniel Garcia getting twerked on is funny enough for me to check it out. Of course, Julius, I would assume so. I would assume you would have a photo of us after the Lubbock shows. Yeah, he stopped altogether, Anthony. I had some great matches in Wichita, though, man. I had some really great matches in Wichita. I wrestled Juventud Guerrero in Wichita. I wrestled Matt Hardy in Wichita. I had a tag team match against a friend who's no longer with us, who passed away a couple years ago. You know, and so that's a classic memory I have from that. Then I have one match where I wrestled a guy who's only 3 matches in. It was his 3rd match ever. And so that was a not so good memory from Wichita. What up, Zilla? What up, Dari Bennett? Big shout out. Big shout out to Private Party. I did see Bobby Lester show up, Sean. Should have said deuces when they left. That's funny. I'm doing good, Goth Man. Who are you voting for in the next election? I don't really want to talk about politics on here. Pokemaster, please, everyone go vote. That is a very weird question to ask, right? Like, listen, as a entertainer, there's two things I stay away from, right? I stay away from politics and religion, right? People are free to choose who they want to vote for or not to vote at all. And people are choose to worship any God they want or no God at all. I really, I have no bones about it when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Where do you wrestle now? I wrestle on the indie scene. I wrestle all over the place. I'm wrestling all over the world. Follow me on social media. I released my schedule. I got 4 dates coming up. I got 7. No, I got 6 dates coming up with GCW. GCW is coming to, I'll be in St. Louis with GCW. I'll be in Louisville, Kentucky with GCW. I will be in Tampa, Florida with GCW. I will be in Atlanta, Georgia with GCW. I will be in Phoenix, Arizona with GCW. And I will be in Los Angeles, California. I've wrestled in LA before, but I've never wrestled in LA for GCW. So I'm really, really excited about the next, 4 or 5 weeks, 2 months. I really should say next 2 months. I got a lot of 6 GCW bookings coming up, and it's the first time. November will be the first time that I wrestled for him since August, since my match with Charles Mason. We just couldn't make dates line up. I had AEW stuff going on. They had a couple big deathmatch shows. They got this Hawaii show coming up, which I'll be in North Dakota, making my debut in North Dakota this coming weekend. But yeah, a lot of GCW bookings. But yeah, I'm just based all over the place. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Facebook. I will be posting about my upcoming schedule tomorrow, actually. GCW is a fun show. Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see where Bobby Lashley fits in a 2024/2025 AEW. Also, all the shows are linked in the Discord. Of course, my wonderful mod, Rue, helping me out there, linking y'all to the Discord. Streamlabs posted. Is the command working again, Rue? Thank goodness. Finally, I should say finally. But yeah, I want to, talk some wrestling and watch some wrestling like we did the other night. I enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I want to completing your heel turn yet? What do you mean by that, world? What do you mean by that? What up, Wayne Evans? What up? Yeah, I've been putting out more social media content. I put out a reel TikTok, Reddit video yesterday, and it got a lot of positive feedback. Of course, you had the negative trolls in my mentions as well. Your Instagram post earlier. I mean, I definitely post on Instagram, but I don't remember turning heel. I said maybe in the future. It's a possibility. Thank you, Jubito. What up, Gavin Haney? Hell yeah. Where's the best place in the country to train to be a pro wrestler? Well, I mean, if you asked WWE, they just put out 5 schools that you could go to train to be a pro wrestler. But in my personal opinion, Ardmore, Oklahoma, the Texoma Pro Wrestling Academy. Come train with me. I'm the head trainer there. Me and D'Lo Brown. Come train in Ardmore, Oklahoma with me. But yeah, I think there's a lot of great schools, man. Black and Brave with Seth Rollins up in Davenport, Iowa. Nightmare Factory with Cody and QT in Atlanta. The Santino Brothers Academy in LA. Yeah, just a ton of good schools all around. Creative Pro Wrestling up in the New York, New Jersey area. Would I be able to provide some rooms and dorms? Let me talk to the owner of Texoma Pro Wrestling and see if we would be able to provide rooms or dorms and a job. Maybe we might be able to have a job for you as well. Oregon Pro in Portland in the Pacific Northwest. Hell yeah. Texoma Pro is pretty down good. Thank you, Wayne. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Wayne came and trained with us last night. It was a good time. Yeah, but I'm gonna be coming at you with a bunch more content on the TikToks and the socials, man. I feel like as an indie wrestler, you got to post more content, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I have been debating hardcore about what I want to do with my YouTube channel as well, man. I made some fun videos last year talking about AEW, but I really didn't want to keep that up. It was like Maven style content, but I'm thinking about doing something of that nature, maybe more vlogs, but like I just feel like the vlog medium is pretty much donezo, which is why I've been focusing more on my streaming. But I got some fun ideas for the TikToks. Like, it's not just going to be sit down content. It's not just going to be match footage. I got some funny training content coming up that I worked on. I got some fun ideas. You'll be seeing those in the next several weeks and months to come. If you want to know about training, message the Texoma Pro Wrestling Academy on Facebook, and we can give you all the info, Gothman. Have you heard of CCW? I'm booked with them. Are you talking about CCW down in Florida? Drew Blood? I've wrestled for CCW in Florida, but I know those initials might be used by other people as well. I think I'm one of the only holdouts left that refused to use TikTok. Listen, if I wasn't a wrestling creator, I also refused to use TikTok. Annie, I still don't scroll on TikTok. You will never catch me just sitting there scrolling on TikTok. However, let me reveal how much of a hypocrite I am. I will watch Reels on Instagram or YouTube Shorts. I love YouTube Shorts. But YouTube Shorts is more curated for me, where I feel like TikTok's For You page is just the wild, wild west. Like, anything will pop up. It's like an Instagram. I mean, it's like the Twitter, the X For You page. Wild, wild west. You never know what's popping up there, right? But the YouTube, it recommends me stuff that I want to watch. People that follow, like creators that I like following. I enjoy YouTube Shorts, and I do enjoy some Instagram Reels because I have curated that algorithm, right? It really only shows me like gymnasts trying to come up and do cool flips, motivation, or wrestling training videos. For the most part, that's all my Instagram Reels, algorithm is. It's people doing like training to do like gymnastic flips and such, or motivation, just like a bunch of like motivation like clips and such. But yeah, I refuse to scroll TikTok because I think it's brain rot. I felt someone coined it the doom scroll. When you get caught in the doom scroll, you could be there for hours. Nothing productive is getting done when you're caught up in the doom scroll. But I do watch Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I definitely am going to put some more training videos up as well, Wayne. Hell yeah. Roll Tide, says Clint Eastwood. What up? Yeah, I've wrestled for CCW a couple times in Florida, Drew Blood. I've enjoyed it. I wrestled QT Marshall there. I wrestled a couple times there. Rue just put the link in the chat for you, Gothman. There's the link to the school. Reels on Instagram, I watch animal reels. That's funny. Not random content. I love your shorts personality. What do you mean by that, Rue? Elaborate further. I feel a little less lonely on the TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I do think it's brain rot, right? Like, it's one thing to go to YouTube and watch content curated for me. It's another thing to just let TikTok take you on that wild ride. I love YouTube Shorts personally. Yes. Jesus Christ. How did I mess that up? Yeah, what did you do, Goth? No. I just read it wrong. Personally and personality are spelled two different ways. That's on me. Are you going back to AEW ever? Are you trying to say AEW? And I wrestled on the August 11th version of the AEW Rampage, I should say. So I did wrestle for AEW semi recently, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. But who knows if I'll go back anytime soon. I feel like AEW did you dirty. You should still be there. Listen, man, business is business, right? Like, that's the problem, is that AEW created this kind of fun family atmosphere at first, and then slowly but surely you realize it's a business just like WWE. So I hold no ill will. There's nothing dirty. They didn't do me dirty. They did business. When you started wrestling, was it not to show your face for character purposes? Yes. It was a distinct decision to wear the mask. Going to wrestle tomorrow night on GCW Monster Mash. You going to? No, I'm not going to be on GCW tomorrow night. Fuego Social is all about his 17 kids. Not exactly. Oh God, here comes the exaggerated numbers of kids I have. A soccer team's worth, isn't it? That's also just the same as a football team's worth. 11 and 11, you know. I think I'm gonna jump into this. Yes, all girls indeed. I knocked I knocked the nuts off of them. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, I shouldn't say that. That's so ridiculous. That's so. I'm sorry. I apologize, chat. I apologize. Hit it so hard you knocked the nuts off of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this freaking show. Why am I? Why am I being this dumb? Thank you for the follow. How are the mini Fagos? They're good. Using that in the promos as well. Do you still live in Mobile, Alabama? No, I currently live in Oklahoma now. I moved to Oklahoma for college, and I've been here ever since. But I was born and raised and proudly represent Mobile, Alabama, Joe. Just me and you, miss seeing you and Sammy together. That's why you got to watch this week's vlog, man. This week's vlog put us back together. It was a good time. Can I cut a quick little promo for you? I mean, I don't think typing out a promo on stream is a good idea. Film it and send it to me, but don't type it in the chat. That's a lot to read, and chat goes fast. Oh God, I gotta watch the words. No, you don't. I haven't watched the episode of it. But apparently, I mean, a game of it. Apparently, is it in extra innings now? Did the Dodgers come back on the Yankees? They were up 5-3 last time I checked in the bottom of the 8th. Like I said, you don't have to watch it, and then I know exactly what the score was in the bottom of the 8th. You're my favorite wrestler. I appreciate that, Daryl. Darlin? I don't know how you say this. That's what I'm going to say, Dar. 6-7 Dodgers winning. Uh-oh. Excuse me while I type out the entire Steiner math promo. That's great. Did you get along with CM Punk? Absolutely. I actually put out a video saying rating wrestlers I worked with. So you can go watch that to find out my full thoughts on CM Punk on my YouTube channel. I'm watching college football. Hell yeah, ish. It's going to be history making if Yankees win. Well, it looks like the Dodgers are about to win. Dodgers got it. We got Samoa Joe versus Nigel McGuinness. This is the night 2 of the Ted Petey Invitational in 2004. So Samoa Joe versus Nigel McGuinness.
A favorite this year to go all the way, Samoa Joe had what many fans considered the most hard-hitting matchup during round 1 and maybe one of the most exciting high-impact.
What up, Deb Shep?
Last night's event.
Oh, wow.
Roderick Strong. Even though Roderick Strong eliminated first round, still made quite the impression with his Ted Petey outing. Joining me on color commentary right now, Eddie Kingston.
What the deal,
I'm a Yankees fan. I'm a big sad. I'm sorry.
Joe, two differing styles should be an
No, Joe was not on ECW, Dan.
Me and you like to do this thing where we
He was on TNA,
matches.
Ring of Honor.
I'm going with Nigel.
Never ECW. Oh, no.
Joe, after the way that he beat the living hell out of Roderick Strong, coupled with the fact that Samoa Joe is currently...
I am not on commentary, Gothman. In 2004, I was 9 years old.
People predict him to go all the way, and I'm going to agree with that. Samoa Joe, at this point in the tournament, my pick to win this thing.
I was 9 years old in 2004.
Because I don't think Joe has faced anybody this good on the mat in such an orthodox style, the British style of wrestling. Joe has faced hard-hitting men. He's also faced mad technicians, but no one
Reverse wrist lock.
on the mat as Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel McGuinness, one of the most well-schooled
Takeover into the chin lock.
in the world today.
Well, right now Joe's on top of him.
Eddie Kingston is on commentary.
Down,
Eddie Kingston is talking on commentary.
wrenching back on that neck with pressure on the back as well.
The lower back, everything.
What up, Riley?
Right now Joe's cinching in.
Barring the arm right
Who
now.
doesn't love Eddie Kingston?
Also,
Anybody that likes good
tournament
wrestling
matches tonight, we still have a
should like Eddie
women's
Kingston.
six-way elimination match.
Look at him bending that elbow back.
Elimination match involving wrestlers eliminated during round
Oh,
one
kicks to the
last
back.
night. Back for competition
Me, I hate him. Goth,
right to the chest.
why do you hate it?
Again.
Please explain why you hate Eddie Kingston.
He's got to protect himself from some of these strikes.
Hell yeah, Wayne. You know what's up.
One tough customer too.
Yes, he is.
Don't let all this fool you. He can go. Right now, sit.
But his strong suit is his technical wrestling, his hold for hold, not necessarily his
Floats over into the headlock.
defensive game against the striker.
Yeah, big shout out to Private Party. I said earlier, I'll say it again, Gabriel, for you. Shout out Private Party. Zay and Quinn deserve it.
Grounded at this point with the side headlock.
And I think that's what you got to do. I think Nigel's the
Because CM Punk is better than that.
someone like Samoa Joe.
What? At Gothman, there's so much wrong with that statement, right? Like, CM Punk hasn't been a heel since he returned to wrestling in the past three years. CM Punk has not been a heel. Eddie Kingston has pretty much become a beloved babyface. So hating someone now for a character they played back then doesn't really make a lot of sense. If you want to get into wrestling, you should respect pretty much everybody who's ever laced up a pair of boots. That's something you would learn at the Texoma Pro Wrestling Academy.
They're both in a standing position once again. Waistlock grabbed by Samoa Joe, the current Ring of Honor World Champion, as now Nigel McGuinness.
You can absolutely have the opinion that Punk was a better heel, but that shouldn't make you hate Eddie Kingston. Well, that just doesn't make sense.
Joe working his way back to his feet, holding
Yeah.
on to now a cravat, changing it up a little bit.
Joe has felt the cravat before.
Yes.
Yeah, Private Party are your new AEW Tag Team Champions, Drew. Incredible. I respect them all, don't get me wrong. I don't know why this is buffering. But like, I just don't get why you say that makes you not like him. You just didn't like him in the feud with Punk. Is that what you're trying to say? I was rooting for Punk and not Eddie. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Oh my God. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Sour Patch Kids promo was great. But it's crazy though, right? Because like, there's 3 ways you can look at promos, right? 3 ways. Some people are just born introverts, and with no matter, and like, there's just this, they are overwhelmed with fear and anxiety, trying to speak in public, trying to get their words in order. You know, they're petrified of it. Some people are just born fine speaking in front of people. Eddie Kingston is one of those people. He was born to be able to just cut promos like it's no problem. I feel like I was born like that. I'm easy to talk to. I'm personable. I have a fun little personality. I was just born like it. But then I've also seen people slowly just work past their shyness and like get good at promos. Like, you watch Bryan Danielson's promos from back in the day till now and see how much personality he gained and like how good he's at promos now. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know why this is messing up, so I'm going to refresh it real fast.
Nigel right now.
Eddie is a people person, absolutely. It can be a learned skill, absolutely. There's just 3 different ways you can go about it. Go watch Ricochet's promos against Shaw. I've seen them. I've seen them.
Going down. Make it 3 and he finally tumbles.
World of difference, especially because he's got no hair this time around.
They didn't hook the leg. They gotta hook the leg. Especially someone like Joe, such a big man.
That's
you gotta
right.
Get all the leverage you can get.
With all that fight that it took Roderick Strong just to hang in there for as long as he did.
A pipe bomb Gothman is earned though, right? You can't just go out there and shoot on the company. You got to be a good storyteller with your words, right? You got to be able to put over your opponent, put over yourself, put over the match, leave a seed of doubt. Say something funny, say something creative, come up with a catchphrase. Like, there's like levels to this shit. But you can't just start shooting on people. That's what the pipe bomb was. It was like 7 years of frustration from Punk built up where he could let it rip and shoot on the company. Oh my God, what a face wash. What a face wash in the that's crazy. The boot with the headstand was crazy. The pipe bomb was a shoot though, World. Like they went out there and they said you can say whatever you want to say. And then he goes and says, well, I'm going to talk about this and that, but he doesn't fully tell them what all he's going to talk about. Like, they gave him mic time. Absolutely. Like, he didn't just take the mic and start shooting. It was still kind of a shoot, though. He was saying words you weren't supposed to say. He was talking about companies you're not supposed to talk about. And then they cut his mic before he even got to the anti-bullying campaign. So they did give him promo time, and they knew he was cutting promo. They just didn't know what he was going to say. So that makes it a shoot.
Nigel trying to stay there, saying, slap right across the face. And a forearm, Nigel back up. Not going down. That might just be pissing him off a little bit. Down goes Samoa Joe.
Yeah, Nigel's still feeling it. He doesn't have his legs underneath him. Nigel has him up here. Beautiful
standing drop kick.
Nigel got to get on him here.
For those of you that have watched my GCW matches, the other commentator
trying to pull him away from the rope
is Dave Prazak, the same one that commentates GCW with Veda Scott. Dave. He also he does commentary sometimes with the announcer. Oh God, why am I blanking on freaking Immel and Dave Prazak sometimes do the commentary. Sometimes Vader Scott when Speedball's on the shows. Yeah, but Dave's voice has also gotten better. Like you can tell, his voice has gotten much deeper
Solid forearm strike.
over the years.
You can hear those connect with the jaw and a chop across the chest.
They say men go through like a second puberty
Nice combination.
in like their early to mid 30s where their voice deepens and changes in a different way. Kind of, I think about like Shane McMahon. Like Shane McMahon back in the early days versus what Shane sounds like now. Prazak's the same way. Love that. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raid. Triple Threat Pod, I appreciate the big old raid, man. I would love to throw it back your way one day. We're streaming both on YouTube and Twitch right now. We're watching the Ted Petty Invitational from back in 2004. This is night 2. This is Samoa Joe versus Nigel McGuinness. Eddie Kingston on commentary. Thank you for the follow. Big Nova Dog. What up, all Raiders? If you like wrestling, we're talking wrestling tonight. We're watching wrestling tonight. You are watching Pro Wrestler Fuego Del Sol. Formerly with AEW now, you know, independent. Traveling the globe. Traveling all around the U.S. Wrestling. And I stream and watch wrestling and I talk about wrestling. And if you like me and you like that, hit the follow. Watching the night 2 of the Ted Petty Invitational. IWA Mid-South. Ted Petty Invitational. Samoa Joe just choked out Nigel McGuinness.
Samoa Joe on to round number 3.
Hell yeah, to Marcus. Oh snap! Larry Sweeney, 12 large, Hollow Wicked and Jigsaw.
As we are ready for our
Let me fast forward past the music. Oh, we got old Fist. Fist stands for Friends and Similar Tights. Icarus.
Bottom line, here we go, Dave.
Icarus. Grand Akuma.
What's that?
Hollow Wicked, first ever Young Lions Cup champion. Larry Sweeney, the reigning Lions Cup champion. You understand? You have 2 champions in that ring against 3 guys over there. Horrible.
Shirts versus skins.
He knows what he's talking about.
Was he going to take off his top of his singlet?
No, they're the shirts.
Oh, okay.
And you know, Icarus or Icarus.
Okay,
They're
Eric.
Yeah. Use your guitar anyway. Oh, the bell.
Yeah, right by the ring.
Oh, we got a clapper.
Nice eardrums you got there.
Jesus. All right, to the match.
Old Jigsaw, man. Young Jigsaw.
By Jigsaw, but
Not Marco Stunt.
turns that into a hammerlock.
These 2 men.
That is Eddie Kingston on commentary.
That 6-man tag where me and Blackjack lost our hair. Jigsaw was our tag team partner. We feuded with Team Fist and Quackenbush for about 9 months. So these 2 men know each other very well. Courting hold there, brother.
Courting hole.
Jigsaw, not necessarily aligned here in IWA alongside Hollow Wicked as of late, but notice he was sort of a little bit not so closely aligned with him during their ring introductions and entrance tonight. But representing Chikara Wrestle Factory here tonight, these 6 men here to show the fans of IWA and Highland just what they're all about.
The thing with Jigsaw is, man, he's a weird guy. Bottom line, you know what I mean? He's an enigma.
Yes. As once again, Icarus with the arm of Jigsaw reaching back.
You can see some of the Chris Hero influence on these guys.
Definitely.
But wait till they start doing the crazy lucha.
Yeah, Chris Hero, Mike Quackenbush trained most of these guys.
Mexican catapult here. Mexican catapult.
Him up, and Icarus flipping Jigsaw over.
Nice nipple.
Back to his feet.
Paso.
Also hitting the ropes.
Head scissors. And Jigsaw's he's a little worse for wear. And he's tagging in Hollow Wicked.
Hey, PW Unlimited with no raid. 6 more viewers.
Besides myself, was probably the best student.
I appreciate the raid. PW Unlimited. We're watching Ted Petty Invitational Night 2, 2004, IWA Mid-South.
So you really don't know he has.
Student of Chris Heroes. Before getting
Chris is great.
Chicagoland independent scene, fine-tuning his wrestling skills as of late. Full Nelson applied by Hollow Wicked.
But again, he's in there with someone like Hollow Wicked, who besides me, is the best student to come out of Chicago.
Hammerlock applied by Trick.
Throws him right through.
Into the wrist lock he goes. Strong first-round matchup last night for
Chris Hero is also
in the end, it was
a producer in AEW. I mean, a lot of people don't know that, but Chris Hero also works in AEW. He helps book Ring of Honor, actually. So Chris Hero doing well for himself.
And Icarus were a tag team called the Night Shift.
Back when Icarus donned the mask.
Yes, as Ichabod Slane.
As Ichabod Slane, and he did compete here in IWA Mid-South.
Again, the neck puppet.
He was at part of Wrestling in Hades 1 and 2 back in 2002.
Beautiful name for a show.
Well, it was really hot and there was no air conditioning, so we called it Wrestling in Hades.
Indian Deathlock here.
Nice little Indian Deathlock.
All the pressure.
Oh, chopped him. You son of a gun.
A victory last time here in Highland against Ryan Boz.
Yeah. That was a shocker.
Trick Davis, he's got a lot of heart, shows that he means business. And he wants to stay here in IWA, and not just in light heavyweight ranks necessarily.
Close faced him there.
Trick has definitely earned the respect of the fans here in Highland.
Here we go.
Off the rope.
Arm drag.
Charging ducks underneath the elbow attempts.
Oh, kick
to
right
the midsection.
Whips him off. Bipasso.
On the shoulders of Wicked.
Flying chair, here, there, whatever you want to call it.
By the mask, there's no hair.
And again.
And again.
Flying mare off the shoulders. Larry Sweeney, 12 large, R.I.P.
I'm just putting it the way it is. I can't stand Gran Akuma.
Boot to the midsection of Sweeney. Side headlock grabbed by Gran Akuma. Sweeney sends him off. Goes for the clothesline, but Akuma behind the back takes him over. Takes out the leg this time. A little bit of elements of Lucha Libre coming into play right here.
Tripped him back up.
Back to his feet. Sweeney right back down. Another arm drag. As now Sweeney with Gran Akuma sent in. Elevates him, landing on the apron, trying to. Holding onto that top rope.
What up, Rocky Top Tier? What up, Yo John?
Hollow Wicked away.
What up, Grandma Daisy?
Like I said, Jigsaw not necessarily sharing the same philosophies as Hollow Wicked and Larry Sweeney, but
could this be the 3 suplexes
he's on their
in a
team
row?
Tonight. Could be.
Nope, guess not. Watching the best of Eddie Kingston.
1, 2.
Suplex.
No, only 2. Sweeney's staying in there.
That's my man, Larry Sweeney, baby.
Reversal of the whip. Akuma sent in. Elevated by Sweeney. Hot shot on the top rope.
There you go, baby. Larry Sweeney in control. I told you it was just a matter of time before Sweeney gets in control here.
Hollow Wicked tag back in.
You're the second person tonight to ask me what made me want to wrestle in a mask. It was my trainer's idea. I started wrestling. I was probably 130 pounds. I reminded them of young Rey Mysterio in WCW.
Only 2.
And they wanted the mask to add a different element to take away from my size, to give me something else. You know, I come out of the curtain, they don't just think, oh, he's a small guy. They think, oh, what is this mask kid gonna do?
Point of the elbow, right to the forehead. Nicely done by Sweeney.
What up, Big 3 KD?
Oh no, Akuma blocks.
Thank you for staying and watching and being a fan for so long.
Very cocky cover.
Big cocky cover from Larry Sweeney. You gotta love it.
You're not gonna win
You never
with
know.
a cocky cover like that. Get serious.
How long did it take you to get used to it? Very quickly. I don't think I ever really struggled with it. I think because I have the eyes and the mouth open, I think people struggle with it when it restricts their breathing or it restricts their vision too much. My mask restricts my peripheral vision, but I can see pretty well out of it and breathe pretty well out of it.
Both men are down.
A lot has been taken out of Akuma. He's been in the ring for several minutes now.
The Discord, make sure you join the Discord. Hang out, talk Fuego, talk wrestling in there. Jump in and be a part of this awesome community. Oh, big chop. Big Trick Davis. Full arm. Him and this Lord Farquaad cut is killing me. This Karen cut, like this coconut head from Ned's Declassified cut is killing me, bro.
Hey, it's light heavyweight competition.
And then, you know, Icarus got that Jungle Boy high hair.
With light heavyweights, it's even an easier task for him to get the victory here in IWA.
Oh, Wicked moves out the way.
Larry Sweeney back in the ring.
There goes Sweeney, bang.
Big clothesline in the corner.
Oh.
Jigsaw following up. Here comes Wicked.
Oh.
Trick moves out of the way. Double drop kick from Akuma and Icarus. Maybe looking for a double suicide dive coming up. Through the ropes and out to the floor.
Wicked and Trick are left in the ring.
Thank you, Rocky Top Terror, I should say.
Oh, what is... Okay.
Uh-oh.
What's Wicked doing?
Hollow Wicked all the way up top, but Trick Davis.
Oh,
Overhead slap to part of the exposed back of Hollow Wicked. Holes in the shirt.
Oh, Lord, this does not look
What?
Rana off the middle?
Run off the top to the floor.
Nobody called Trick Davis.
High risk attempt pays off for Trick Davis right there.
Wow.
Wow. Seeing a Rana off the top in 2004, or at least off the middle to the floor in 2004 is crazy, bro.
Floor on anybody.
You will be surprised, my friend.
That's crazy.
Forearm strikes from Trick. Like I said, when he's in there with light heavyweights, Trick still fights like he's in there with Ryan Boz.
And that's the way to do it.
To the second rope goes Trick Davis. Cross body, but Jigsaw catches him. Up on his shoulders.
Chicken tonic!
Jig and tonic!
Tonic! 1, 2,
And
go!
Icarus
Icarus breaks it up.
Icarus.
Icarus!
I know, I'm just joking. Larry Sweeney now in. Could this
Sweeney
be
going
the
to work on
69
Icarus.
special? Ooh,
Coming up
there it is. Boom!
into the DDT.
Get on him, Sweeney.
1, 2, Akuma in to
And
break
that
it up.
son of a Akuma with the save.
Son of Akuma.
Son of Akuma.
Akuma Shunya.
I made his son cry, but that's neither here nor there.
Holding onto the wrist of Jigsaw. Going for the swing of DDT.
DDT.
Gets all the impact.
Hamada style, ladies and gentlemen.
Love it. Love the DDT.
As Icarus
Oh, they could be
wrapping
going for the fist.
double team maneuver
Fist
here.
drop. Fist drop.
Right on his head.
Fist.
The cover.
They were called Fist because Fist stands for Friends in Similar Tights.
Akuma, meanwhile, takes
It's
out
great.
Sweeney on the floor.
Wicked in. Wicked and Icarus.
Wicked and Icarus going at it. Open hand slash.
These two men know each other very well. Uh-oh, could be seeing the Fisherman Buster. Top rope.
Trademark
He's
move
already
of Hollow
won.
Wicked. Second rope.
Nice.
Fisherman Buster right on his head.
1,
With
2,
the cover.
3.
And 3. Hollow Wicked, Jigsaw, and Larry Sweeney are your
Well,
winners.
Dave Braysack, I gotta get ready to win the IWA.
Wow, what a move off the top.
My friend.
What a move off the top to win that bad
Getting
boy.
Kingston. Yeah.
Next match, I think we got
Tournament action.
Matt Sydal versus AJ Styles. Two youngins. Young AJ versus young Matt Sydal. Hells yeah.
More than I should. I don't know how he beat me last night. I was distracted by all the ladies gawking at me.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be because, I mean, look at me, I'm beautiful.
This is a third time meeting in professional wrestling between these two. Their first bout at Simply the Best 5 here in Highland on April 10th. It was AJ Styles coming up with a victory with a vicious lariat.
Love it. Love the shoot style wrestling. Grappling. Yeah, 20 years ago.
Up with the victory. This time we'll see if Matt Sydal has learned from his two previous matches against AJ and can pull it off.
Well, Matt Sydal's not that bright. I don't know if many people at home
Oh,
notice.
come on.
Well, the kid,
Great athlete.
the kid's slow. Oh, he's an incredible athlete, no doubt about that, but he's an idiot.
Okay. And many have picked Matt Sydal to go very far this year here in the tournament. This is his first Ted Petty Invitational appearance. Won the light heavyweight title after just 2 months of competition here in IWA rings, and has had several high-profile matches, impressed many, and
He's never
This could be a
impressed me.
tournament where he truly breaks out and goes all the way to the finals. But he's got to get past a very tough competitor in AJ Styles to do that.
Hello, the phenomenal one,
The
AJ
phenomenal one.
Styles.
Yes, him.
Okay.
The one in the ring, man.
Hello.
Hello.
My name's
So
AJ
who's your
Styles.
pick now that you are no longer in competition and here in the tournament to go all the way this year? Out of the people that still remain,
I'm a little partial to Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, he's my pick as well.
He beats a lot of people up.
He does, and he beat up Roderick Strong pretty bad last
It
night.
makes me laugh unless it's me. I think he knows better than that, though.
Going for the waist lock on Styles, right into the arm drag. Goes Sydal. Both of these men very quick, agile competitors. That's why they're so evenly matched up, and they have such dynamic wrestling matches against one another. Going for the head scissors, but
In retrospect, the mat stuff is crazy. What do you say? Why you say that,
head scissors.
Wayne? Just because you wouldn't,
Clash, but Matt's
you would think they were just high-flying guys?
successfully avoiding the style clash, but not avoiding the palm strike, knocking him to the floor.
Why would he be attempting the rave clash?
Oh, it's the Styles.
There's your
Over the top.
Pescado. If you wanted it to get high fly guy. If you're a high fly guy, there it is. I'm so used to seeing these dudes as high flyers. AJ was always a mat technician when he was in there with the right guys.
AJ Styles
Like if you watch young AJ versus Chris Sabin, young AJ versus
take to the air.
Alex Shelley versus Jay Lethal versus,
on the mat, and that's the beauty of him.
Near fall right
he was always a mat wrestling guy.
cover after rolling him back into the ring.
And Matt Sydal has a school in Tampa, Florida. He's incredibly diverse in his stuff too. I think just no one puts out highlights of chain wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So you don't remember those moves. You don't have like signature chain wrestling moves.
Had to think that he saw that coming, but there's not
What you remember is the high spots. You remember the fireworks.
right upside your mouth.
Second prettiest thing in this business behind me. AJ's drop kick is scary pretty.
AJ Styles elevating
Big
Sydal,
backbreaker.
right across.
That's a signature from AJ. He still does that backbreaker right now. Damn, that's my entire highlight reel. I love chain wrestling.
height and the experience.
I love watching Zack Sabre Jr. I love it when he has someone that can play off of him too. Like him and Danielson, phenomenal. But also I like seeing Ospreay and Zack Sabre Jr. because they would like add some fast pace, high flying, and mix the
Sydal out of the corner.
See, AJ knows that Matt Sydal
technical wrestling in.
hitting him with a hard
I think
hit. It doesn't hurt him.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s got so good at mixing in his
Only two.
chain or like technical wrestling style, catch as catch can style, into deep waters, like deep in a match where you think you're only going to see big high impact moves. He can still bust out
But I believe he can pull it
his
off.
move set, you know, his
Fans here in Highland.
chain wrestling, his technical wrestling ability. Oh, I love that.
Into the second turn.
Love that.
AJ. Matt needs to follow up here.
Matt's going where he knows best. That's high flyer.
All the way up top, but Styles not weakened enough.
AJ didn't like that idea.
Going for a German suplex.
Lands on the feet.
Waist lock grab by Matt Sydal right here. AJ trying to turn it around. Standing switch. Waist lock applied by AJ. Takes out the leg from Styles. Rolling over top. Kick out.
1, 2.
Predicament for AJ.
Oh, pop up Rana.
Takes him over with that rod.
I've always loved the pop up Rana. I've done it in a couple of my matches,
Coming when you're just
but nobody does it anymore. A lot of people used to do it. A lot of people stole it from AJ.
comes out of nowhere.
But now nobody really does it anymore. Love the kip up into the Rana.
Stepping through. Tying up the legs of
I
Sydal.
think he's going for the Muda lock
Muda
that
lock.
he beat Jimmy Rave with last night.
He's not going to get it.
To pull back on as Jimmy Rave had. If he can get this, it could be curtains for Sydal. No, he reaches the ropes. Forcing a break of the hold.
No brain, but he's got a huge heart, that Matt Sydal. He'll bring the fight to you.
Solid forearm.
I missed who they said the name was on commentary with Prazak this match. That's a wrestler.
Roar.
I just don't.
Away and through the ropes to the floor goes Style.
Sydal's coming up slowly, but I think he knows AJ's on the floor. He's not afraid to fly.
This crowd encouraging Sydal to take some risks here in quest of advancing to round 3 of the TPI. Forearm shot, looking to suplex him back into the ring. AJ putting on the brakes. Sydal trying his best. But the power lies in the favor of Styles.
What's my fave finisher? I don't know.
That's Sydal wisely tying his feet within the ropes.
I don't know what my fave finisher
To
is.
the apron they go.
Should have kept him tied.
And nobody uses the Canadian Destroyer as a finish anymore, Archie. Who do you know that uses it as a finish?
As now Styles out on the floor.
Besides, I mean, Petey Williams doesn't wrestle anymore.
Climbing all the way to the top rope, Matt Sydal.
Out!
Twisting moonsault press.
Jesus, the twisting moonsault is crazy.
Good night, no.
Sky Twister press.
Some of the stuff that Matt Sydal does brings high risk. Takes it to a new level, gives it new meaning.
There's no doubt about that. And the fans respond by chanting holy feces, which
Right.
I'm pretty sure everybody at home appreciates to hear.
See you, Wayne. Appreciate you for hanging out.
Into the ring.
Hopefully soon, my friend. Hopefully soon.
Sydal needs to stay on top of AJ. He's got him right where he wants him.
Looking for a suplex here. No, dropping him on his chest first, face first. Forward buster to the canvas.
For Halloween, is that what you mean, Dan? What are you talking about?
Landing
Oh,
on the back. Whoa. AJ able to move out of the way, but Sydal with the agility to land on his feet. When he saw that AJ was moving out of the way, bringing himself back into the ring now, takes him over with the head.
that's so clean.
Both men very fatigued, have exerted a lot of energy thus far.
I don't know how they're still going.
Sydal now looking to take some more energy out of AJ Styles with this bow and arrow.
He's not Indian, is he?
No, he's not Indian.
So it's more like a
Right into a cover.
AJ's out.
Only two. That's the problem with that hold. If you're able to maneuver your way out of it, if your opponent's able to maneuver his way out of it, it's right into a cover.
Huge tornado kick there.
But again, not the energy to go for the cover immediately following the maneuver. And that could cost him, yeah, right there, getting that shoulder up. Styles is down. Sydal has an opportunity if he can follow up.
He's wasting his time. Don't ask these idiots what they want to see. You just do it.
Climbing up.
Oh, you're talking about this gymnasium. I mean, a lot of shows are done in high school gyms.
Oh, yeah, all the action thus far has taken a lot out of him.
Shooting star. Oh, he got kicked in the face. He got kicked in the chest. Oh, my God.
Sydal paid the price.
What up, Ash?
Ribs, aisle 5.
Oh, my God. That's disgusting.
Count administered by referee Ollie Tharp as both wrestlers are down. Need to dig down deep for some more energy to keep going here. AJ, the first man, back up. Pulls Sydal up, solid shot, but Matt dishes it right back out. Forearm chop from Sydal. Another solid forearm from AJ. Oh, that one. Good thing that thing didn't connect for Matt Sydal anyway. Going for that waist lock suplex. Grabs hold of the head. Landing on his feet, waist lock, going for German suplex. AJ trying to block. Standing switch. AJ now with the waist lock on Sydal, trying to reach back for the legs. Wide base by AJ Styles, avoiding his legs to be taken out from him.
Jesus.
Looking for that pump handle. Into a backbreaker. Elevates him once again. Even more damage to the back of Matt Sydal.
Disgusting.
It also took a lot out of AJ's back, too, putting 150.
1, 2, no. Foot in the ropes. Had to pull him to the center of the ring before going for that cover.
Oh yeah, he's great at selling. Great at selling room. Still is. He's still great at selling.
Urging these men on. Young
See you,
Matt
Bobber.
trying to prove himself
Appreciate you for hanging out.
Same level as one of the best in the business, AJ Styles. Hold to the wrist. Sydal setting to the buckle. Styles comes charging. Sydal moves out of the way. Rolls him up. Missouri roll out of the corner. Nice bridge.
Beautiful.
Almost eliminating AJ Styles right there. 2 3/4.
Thought we had the upset of the tournament.
Oh.
Solid kick from AJ. Another vicious forearm strike. AJ off the ropes, side out, counters out. Looking
Crucifix!
if he can get it. AJ's got.
Nope.
He's got him.
Ah, what a counter! What a counter! Ah, I thought he was going to the Styles Clash. Ah! Ah! Come on! That's wild. Jesus. Oh my God. What? That's pro wrestling, baby. A young AJ, young Matt Sydal, trading counters. You think you're getting one finish, you think you're getting the other finish, you get the freaking West Coast pop style runner. It's crazy, baby. That was beautiful.
Sydal with Styles into the second turnbuckle.
Big pop, huge pop for me.
Blocks to the rib cage. Trying to elevate Styles to the top turnbuckle. I don't know what Matt's got in mind right here. Maybe looking for that. No, that moonsault belly to belly suplex on a big guy like AJ Styles. I don't know if he could pull that off.
He's pulled off more shocking.
Yes, he has. Maybe looking for a superplex here. AJ trying to block it. Shot. And again to the back of Matt Sydal. What could AJ have in mind right now?
Oh no! Oh no! Styles Clash off the top! Ah! 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! What a banger! What a banger from Matt Sydal and AJ Styles, dude. 2004 Ted Petty Invitational.
A Styles Clash off the ropes from AJ.
What up, Sartorius?
Take nothing away from him. He hung in there every step of the way.
He brought up the fight to the former two-time world.
Crazy.
But tonight, AJ was just
Incredible. God.
Victories against Matt Sydal in singles competition for AJ Styles. And he moves on here in the tournament.
Shit's crazy.
Hell, even without any victories over AJ Styles, these fans can see what Matt Sydal brings to the table. And what a great competitor.
My goodness.
Future he has in this
My goodness. What a match, dude.
Crowd Samoa Joe. Still in tournament competition. Samoa Joe.
We got young Petey Williams, talk about the Canadian Destroyer, versus young
Continuing the tradition, started
Eric Cannon.
in 2002 of defending the IWA World Title during the tournament. Cost CM Punk in the finals of the 2002 tournament as he was defeated by BJ Whitmer, lost the belt. But Danny Daniels last year continuing that tradition, defending it all the way through, winning the tournament. This year, Petey Williams looking to do the very same, but he's got to get past Eric Cannon here in the second round.
So, Dave Prazak, what you're telling me is that tonight, he who wins the Ted Petty Invitational 2004 will
Walk
also
away
be
with the belt.
the IWA Mid-South Heavyweight Champion?
That's right, and I will point out at this time that you are currently undefeated in singles competition here in IWA.
Yes, I am, Dave Prazak. So basically what you're saying...
That's Samoa Joe on commentary.
Yet another championship to his man.
That's Samoa Joe on commentary for this Petey Williams, Eric Cannon matchup. Young Samoa Joe with a different voice too.
Human chest as the single-handed Greco-Roman knuckle lock by Eric Cannon.
You know,
These two men about equal in height.
I'll tell you one thing about this Eric Cannon kid. I mean, he's got a touch of aggressiveness to him. You know, I can appreciate that. He still has those Chris Hero-like tendencies, and you know, maybe he starts off his matches a touch soft, but he still has that little ruthless streak that might get him somewhere in this business.
He has a little bit more aggressiveness. The thing that many people, including yourself, have said that Chris Hero lacks, and that's why Eric Cannon feels that he is the better wrestler of the two because he's more of a complete package. He doesn't have the weaknesses that Hero does.
Well, I wouldn't say that he doesn't have weaknesses. I mean,
Well,
that was quite evident last time he wrestled me.
That's right.
What I am saying is that he has a tremendous aptitude to be something more.
Petey Williams landing on the apron. Shoulder block to the midsection of Eric Cannon as Petey brings himself back in the ring. Sunset Flame.
AJ looks ripped today, man.
Only an ear fall. Eric Cannon getting past Super Dragon in a very hard-hitting matchup in first-round competition, while Petey Williams defeating BJ Whitmer. Brings us to this point.
You know, Dave Prazak, you got to give Petey Williams his credit. I mean, great athlete, you know, a touch on the small side, but you know what? He makes up for it with tenacity.
That's right. And as I said, both men about equal in height. Definitely the strength and the power on the side of Petey Williams. And he has accomplished more on the grand wrestling scale than Eric.
Doing real well, Junior. I appreciate you asking.
Very determined, looking
nice drop kick.
Name, and he has done it thus far, mainly here in IWA Mid-South.
Oh, very nice.
Setting to the buckle is Cannon. Petey Williams looking for the monkey flip. Cannon thwarts the attempt, places Petey up on the top turnbuckle. Doesn't really land with his own shot, but Petey connects with one of his own. Gets that boot up. Cannon blocks the attempt at the kick to the face and lands a strike on Williams. Now Cannon got the legs of Williams draped. Elevation on the neck breaker for extra impact.
Very nicely done, Dave Prazak. Very nicely done.
Yes. Lateral press. Not hooking the leg. Still to come in second round competition, CM Punk to battle the American Dragon, Bryan.
Nice neck breaker.
You know, that's a match I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Later on this show is CM Punk versus.
That's a match that I'm looking forward to. You know, I'm kind of looking forward to a lot of
CM Punk versus Bryan Danielson.
It has been a tremendous weekend thus far.
But you know why I'm looking forward to
and there's still a whole lot left because you're still you're on your road to becoming TPI 2K4 winner.
God, you're getting perceptive. I like that.
I'm getting perceptive. Snapping the neck of Petey Williams as Cannon, softening up that neck, no doubt looking to set him up for the Glimmering Warlock, the step up Enziguri.
Have you ever heard of the counter for the Shining Wizard and the Glimmering Warlock?
What's that?
It's called the Dull Troll.
All right.
Yeah, I'll debut it someday.
It takes Williams down, but only a near fall.
Come on, ref!
Williams, known for the trademark front flip.
I think I marked out so hard for that Matt Sydal AJ match that I might take that clip from the YouTube vertical and put it on TikTok and Instagram just because I like it so much. Plus, they could just promote the Twitch stream. I was not expecting to mark out so hard for that match.
Around the head and the neck of Williams.
You know, that cravat's really popular around here right now.
Yeah, it is. Nigel McGuinness likes to put it to use. Chris Hero, Cannon.
I don't know. It's very British.
Very British. Nate Webb's even used that before, and he's far from British. He's from Indianapolis.
I heard that he has kind of like the same teeth as the British, but I mean, that might be the right there.
Wow. Crowd a little bit split in their support. The Petey and Cannon chant simultaneous.
I need to go back, guys. I like that hold a little bit, so I need to see it one more time.
Softening it up, picking that body part and working it over.
Steps through.
Tying up the legs now.
Puts him in a Indian death lock. Chops him up. Cravat.
Around the head and the neck of Williams.
You know, that cravat's really popular around
I like to work the neck anyways. Look at there. He traps the arm. I love that. That's the part I love the most. Is when he leans back with it.
It's very British.
Very British. Nate Webb's even used that before, and he's far from British. He's from Indianapolis.
I heard that he has kind of like the same teeth as the British, but I mean, that might be the right there.
Wow. Crowd a little bit split in their support. The Petey and Cannon chant simultaneous. Elbows to the midsection. Williams off the ropes.
Oh, swinging neck breaker.
The attempt, neck breaker, right in the middle of the ring.
God, I love watching old school wrestling like this because, like this tournament brought together the best young independent wrestlers from all around the United States. Right? You got the best from Philly, the best from Atlanta, the best from California. Man, the best from New York, the best, like just. They brought the best from everywhere. And like so many of these names in this, the best from Chicago, so many of the names in this tournament went on to be stars in wrestling.
Driving him down with the suplex.
What up, Kyle Gardner?
Like into a neck breaker from that.
This is why I chose this year's Ted Petty Invitational, because it was the 20-year anniversary, and people on Twitter were talking about it, right? Like Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Petey Williams, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Hero, Quackenbush, Eric Cannon, Spider Nate Webb, like Matt Sydal, Jimmy Rave. Like there's just so much good talent that went on to go to be TV stars off of this one tournament, all in this one tournament. It was crazy.
Going for the side Russian leg sweep.
You know, Dave Bray's like, that's the biggest mistake you can make with a guy like Petey Williams. He's deceptively tough. He's deceptively small, but he's also deceptively tough. You know, you think you got him down, you think you're beaten up, next thing you know, he's got you rolled up and you've lost.
A lot of strength and power in that small frame as the referee applies a double count on both of these athletes.
I mean, hell, he's been fooling the Border Patrol for upwards of 2 years now.
Oh, I don't know about that. To a count of 5, Cannon struggling to make his way.
OSW review. I have heard of OSW review, Jessic.
Both men back up.
Alex Shelley's in it. I don't think Brian Kendrick is in this one. No, Brian Kendrick is not in this TPI. He has been in TPIs, but not in this one.
Top rope puts on the brakes, does
North door.
Runs right into the elbow.
And I said Alex Shelley.
Williams waiting for the precise moment as Cannon gets back to his feet. Stunned a little bit, but not going down. Williams needs to follow up. Off the ropes he comes.
Nice cold breaker before it was called a cold breaker.
Ahead into the DDT. 1, 2, no.
And I've never watched him Northdorf. That's why I wanted to watch him for the first time. That's why I chose stream. I've also liked to watch old wrestling to get ideas of like moves and spots and sequences. So like it's helping me
As he awaits
come up with ideas.
for the precise moment as he gets back to his feet to lure him in. Yeah, lures him right into the trap. No, catches the boot. Waist lock. Backdrop driver right on his head.
Ooh, those suck.
1, 2, no. It was 2 backdrop drivers followed by the glimmering warlock that put away Super Dragon last night to work Cannon 2 second round competition. Can't put away Williams with it.
Oh, what a shot.
Right there from the Anarchist. Forearm strike. Again, he's got to stay on the man. Perhaps wasting a little bit too much time. Williams set into the buckle. He takes it. Cannon comes charging.
Sunset flip. No.
Cannon pinning predicament. But
Bryce Remsburg says no.
Hands on the ropes. Cannon not afraid to bend the rules to get the job done.
A ref that's not
No counters out of the exploder suplex attempt.
What was that?
Down, chest first to the cannon.
What was that move? Hold on. I gotta go back.
If Williams can roll
I gotta go back. What the hell was that move?
Referee getting right in there. No counters out of the exploder suplex attempt.
That's so weird. That's so weird. What a weird
For
move.
the sharpshooter right here.
What up, Roman 2 Lit? I appreciate you watching the KBW days. I was not AK-47, I was Cage.
Cannon's had it up.
Roman. I was Cage. AK-47, my good friend.
Middle of the ring.
sit back with that.
But I was K-A-G-E, Cage, Roman.
If he sits back with that, this match is over.
It's all on the line right here. Cannon struggling to make his way toward the
A little
ropes.
bit deeper. Now he's sitting back.
Reaches the ropes, forces the break. Crowd getting behind Williams here. Needs to stay on him. Cannon grabbing hold of the tights, driving Petey face first into the second turnbuckle. Has Petey up in the corner, shot right across the chest.
K-A-G-E is shadow
Cannon.
in Japanese. Hell yeah.
Back again, taking the time to worry about these fans rather than focusing.
But I'm sure it's probably not pronounced Cage. It's probably pronounced Kage, huh? Kage? Yeah, Kage. That's what I thought.
Takes him down once again, pulling him back up to a standing position. Exploder suplex, this time he gets it. Cannon with the cover. No, Williams kicks out. Only 2. Looking for another. Gets a second. Dropping him right on his head with that.
Kyle Gardner, I don't have anything set up. Is there a promotion in Wichita right now? And there's a promotion that's running. Maybe Billy Simmons, I think, runs in Wichita. Or I don't know if he runs Salina. Oh, he hurt his leg.
Going to backdrop. Williams, it looks like like he blew out his knee landing on that. Cannon trying
I had some good times in Wichita, though, Kyle.
Destroyer blowing out his knee, trying to land on his feet.
You know, I'll tell you one thing, Dave Prague is that you never trust a Canadian.
Yeah. Damage to the knee, rolls all the way out to the floor to try to shake that off. TPI status, the title is on the line. If he's got an injury, that could cost him. And cost him dearly. Looking for the count-out victory. It's a 20 count on the floor. Do you want to allow him 20 seconds to shake that off?
Oh, hell no. You go out there and you beat him up some more, and then you leave him for 20 seconds.
Yeah, you got to wonder if this is a wise maneuver. Wait. Petey's back on his, playing possum. And Cannon with his back turning. Turn around, Eric. Doing jumping jacks now. Petey Williams. He's got Cannon right where he needs him. Boot to the middle.
Canadian Destroyer!
Canadian Destroyer coming up.
No.
No.
Alabama into the buckle.
Burst into the turnbuckles.
Oh! Glimmering Warlock. Oh, he won.
Eric Cannon has won the title.
He beat Petey. He's new champ.
He not only knocks Petey out of the tournament, new champion Eric Cannon. He's talked a good game for months. He's scored the.
What up, OG Pink Spot? Have a good one.
Now he's the top in the IWA Mid-South.
You know,
Or if you're saying GG's to Eric.
Wow.
Let's see what the next matchup is. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Spider Nate Webb versus Mike Quackenbush. I love watching old Quackenbush matches, man. I love watching old Quack matches. Mike Quackenbush. A shame what happened to Jakar and the Wrestle Factory. A real shame.
All these fans are quacking like a bunch of stupid ducks.
Boom.
Are you a Webaholic, a Webamaniac?
No,
I guess
no, I'm not.
All right.
Dave Fraser.
Were you doing the wave? No,
No,
I
I'm
guess
not
not.
really. It's not. Jesus.
Opening bell, Ollie Tharp to.
Yeah, I loved Quack's work before Dub. And just his, I did 2 Mike Quackenbush seminars early on in my career. And his knowledge for wrestling, his love for learning different holds and styles, his training regimen, I'm a huge fan of it.
We used a variety of different competitors from light heavyweight ranks, middleweight, heavyweight, and a variety of different types of wrestlers. And but this second round contest mainly just high flying and light heavyweight based athletes. Wrist lock grab by Mike Quackenbush. Nate Webb working past Hallow Wicked in the first round, while Mike Quackenbush eliminating Chris Hero, continuing his Highland losing streak in first round competition. Both men ducking under their opponent's offense before he can even connect. Nate Webb landing on his feet, ducks underneath the elbow attempt of Mike Quackenbush.
Wow, what?
Hip toss.
What's going on here? I love it.
Two great athletes the legs of Nate Webb. Not even a 1 count. Locks the leg sweep.
Oh, I love that too.
Both men back up to their feet, but Quackenbush finally lands the kick, knocking Webb out to
Wow, Tiger Mask style kick.
Quack getting a running start.
Tope.
Him out with the flipping tope to the floor.
Tope Kan Hero.
And they're quacking again. Back inside the ring, Mike Quackenbush with Nate Webb going to work on the leg now.
Oh, Chikara special?
interesting submission there, Dave Razak.
Chikara special?
Mix several different types of professional wrestling in his style with elements from American pro wrestling, lucha libre elements of Japanese style wrestling, and blend them all together in a unique
Love that.
Looking for a submission right here, and if he can't get the submission, at least he's doing a lot of wearing down of the body. Yeah. Ends up in the ropes though. Nate is kind of tall and lanky and stuff.
Love wild submissions and
Quackenbush goes after the leg.
and Lucha Libre they call them llaves, which translates to key. Different types of key locks, and keys, you know. Llave style. That's what they say down in Mexico. Llave.
Back and forth.
To the standing pendulum.
And swinging pendulum now.
What up, Caden? Nice pendulum.
Put on several different body parts. And dropping him down just kind of hurts. Going after the leg once again. Nate trying to fight it off. Can't have his leg. It's his leg. Like Quackenbush reverses the Irish whip. Nate Webb takes the buckle. Wraps his legs around the head. Head scissors. Takes him out of the corner. And out to the floor goes Quack. Nate Webb looking to take a risk right here. High flying offense. Tumbleweed.
Jesus.
To the floor.
Beautiful.
You know, I really got to hand to the crack Hideaway security team, always keeping the fans safe.
Yes, at all times.
Little known fact about the crack Hideaway security team: most parolees. Ian believes in giving second chances.
That's right.
Jesus, Samoa Joe talking shit on the ring crew.
Move. Like Quackenbush back on his feet.
Webb
sends him
off
in.
the ropes. Head scissors up. No.
Up on his shoulder. Now Quack countering. Hold of the arm. Modified leg sweep rolling Nate Webb over. Grabs hold of the ankle as well. Again, submission predicament for this fighter. Interesting ankle lock from this position.
Yeah, interesting indeed.
But Nate Webb hanging in there as best he can, makes his way to the rope.
But I digress, Prazak. Why all this wackiness just to tear a man's leg off? How about you just grab it and rip?
Well, looking to slowly work on the body part to eventually get a submission out of one of these holes. Palm strikes right there from Quackenbush. Going for the
Oh my God.
with the chest of Quackenbush.
Arm just went numb. Got kicked in the bicep.
His arm as well.
You know why you use palm strikes in pro wrestling, Dave Prazak?
What's that? Enlighten me, man.
Punches are illegal.
Punches are illegal.
Yeah.
No close fist, man.
Oh!
Inverted DDT brainbuster.
Jesus.
Two. Oh, only two.
My goodness.
Drastically changed things right there, Dave
Yeah,
Prazak.
Nate Webb could have got knocked out with something like that.
And that would have been a shame, because I don't really think he's coherent now, but that's just me.
But hanging in the matchup, I don't know where he's
That was brutal. That was vicious.
Uppercut from Quackenbush. Nate Webb still on his feet, but probably out on his feet. Reverse flying ass. Went for the quesadilla, but Nate Webb countered it into a slam. Looking for the web of death right here, if he can hook it. Rolling him over. Needs to grab hold of the legs and bridge back. He's got the legs of Quackenbush. Now rolling on over once again. The web of death cinched in.
Is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap out?
Now that looks like it hurts.
Quack shaking his head no. Nate came up with this because, you know, he likes to try different things, innovation, like sort of like the T2P.
The web of death.
He likes to call it Nate 2P when he just sort of grabs body parts trying to invent new holds mid-match. He doesn't really think about it. He came up with the web of death.
But does he have an invisible dog?
I don't think so.
Well, then I guess we don't have anything more to talk about.
Props to Milano Collection.
Milano Collection AT.
The
T2P.
turnbuckles now. Nate Webb going up top, looking to take another big risk here.
Another tumbleweed off the top.
Mind.
Yep. Oh no! Phoenix Splash!
Nobody home.
Phoenix Splash from Spider Nate Webb. Let's go, Spider.
He's got the-
Uh-oh. Vertebreaker? Nope. Up.
Got him up. almost like a modification of the cop killer that he was going for, but no, he's got the legs tied up.
Oh my God.
Call that the lightning lock. With the legs and the arm tied up. Submission predicament. He's been working over that leg of Nate Webb during this matchup. And finally he's had enough.
Tabs out. He tabs out.
On to round number 3.
Okay, here we go. The match I've been looking for. Match I've been waiting on. Bryan Danielson versus CM Punk. You know you got a barn burner coming up. Hailing from Chicago, Illinois. Barn burner. Barn burner. We got old short CM Punk versus Regal style trunks and boots from William Regal.
Sporting the kick pads these days.
Sporting red wrist tape, red elbow pad. Quite the stylish competitor.
Ah, yes. If there's any queer guys in the crowd today, they got an eye for him.
My goodness, Samoa Joe. If there's any queer guys in the crowd today, that's crazy.
Maybe 22 hours or so.
You're a very lonely man, Dave Brazak.
I don't think that was negative, though, world. He wasn't calling them. I mean, people in the LGBTQ community go by queers. They claim I don't know how you say it, queerdom. I don't know. It's not. He didn't use it as a slur. He said if there's any queer men in the crowd, they might like him. It's just weird to hear. In 2004. What up, X?
Danielson works his way.
Glad to see another Mobilian in the house.
Tremendous flexibility by American Dragon. It's highly underrated. For those who don't know, at the Los Angeles Dojo, the Yoki Dojo in Los Angeles, we work with the yoga coach extensively 2 times a week, and Bryan Danielson is one of our best students. And right there, Dave Prazak is exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to start breaking down that wrist, breaking down that arm, setting up what he loves to go for, and everybody knows the cattle mutilation, once it's locked in, that's all she wrote.
Oh, got to the ropes quick.
With CM Punk with the legs in the ropes, forcing a break of the hold.
But nobody ever said he wasn't a sportsman.
That's right. Both against AJ Styles on Thursday night in New Albany and last night in first-round competition. Not able to get the submission with the cattle mutilation, as his opponent was able to roll out of it, but immediately catching his opponent off guard rather than going back to the hold. A quick cradle scored pinfall victories for Danielson, so Punk's got to keep that in mind as well. Watch for that. Even if he's able to counter out of it, Danielson's going to look to pin him right away.
And right back to the wrist. A lot of animosity here with the fans of CM Punk. Any backstory to that, Dave Prazak?
No. Just a lot of Danielson fans. Crossface right here, pulling back on the head and the neck of Dragon. If he has that soft neck, needs that bridge, the neck strength to keep the bridge for the cattle mutilation. The arms across America, the double arm bridge submission. Call it what you will. It's effective.
Arms across America?
He said he likes to call it that.
Is there a song that goes along with that?
The AAA, man.
Dragon working the neck crank, but those knees in the back of the head aren't going to help the situation any.
Not at all. Escapes Punk's grasp. Both men back to their feet.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
He just said, I hope your parents die.
Oh.
He even has time to put that guy in his place.
And he does it so well.
getting the lockup. Danielson going
There's
down.
going to be one sad kid on the short yellow bus tomorrow, Dave Fraser. I'll tell you that right now.
Dragon wrenching back on Punk. Pressure on the back and the neck right here, as well as the face.
Danielson covering those eyes. It makes it harder to locate those ropes, and you know, oftentimes you'll pull yourself out of position to get out of the hold.
Oh, palm strike to the head.
Headlock now is Dragon. Punk back to his feet. Trying to break free. Shot to the rib cage, and again looking to shoot Dragon off. He does. Shoulder tackle. Bowls over Punk. Step over by Dragon. Drop kick connects.
Well executed.
But Danielson back to his feet.
Jesus!
Kick of his own.
To the face. Right to the mush.
Both men throwing drop kicks at the very same time.
Look at these two technically sound,
Wrestlers here.
young, upstart, independent wrestlers. Already showing signs of how good they're both destined to be, even so young into their careers.
Waist lock grab by Danielson into the full Nelson now. Punk trying to break free of it. He does. Waist lock from Punk, looking for a full Nelson of his own, but Danielson right back to it.
Looking for that Dragon suplex.
Reaches the ropes.
Wisely, I might add.
And a headbutt to the back of CM Punk. Snapmares him over. And drives the knee down.
I'll tell you one thing, Dave Perez, like Dragon's mastery of the simpler holds of professional wrestling make them so lethal anytime he puts them on. He can beat you with an abdominal stretch. He can beat you with a head scissors. You know, he can beat you with any number of variety moves that people take for granted.
Yes, the boots are actually Rigo.
And I told you, Samoa Joe does not lie.
That's right. Again, full Nelson cinched in, and he knows that.
I said that earlier, that those are Regal's boots.
Not only is he putting strain on his own neck, but could be susceptible to that Dragon suplex. Needs to break free, and he does. Once again, elbows to the side of the head of Danielson. Off the ropes comes Punk. Backdropped. Holding the head of Punk in position. Driving the knee right into the head. Sends Punk in. Ducks his head. Punk takes advantage of the situation.
Oh, punch over! Oh my God! Oh my God! It was all simple technical wrestling, and then you just drop a pile driver in the middle out of nowhere. God damn! Oh my God! They were chain wrestling. There was drop kicks and holds and drop downs and leapfrogs, and then you bust out a pile driver mid-match. What the hell? I love it. I love it. Young Bryan Danielson, young CM Punk.
Pile driver looking to soften up the neck.
Wow, no cover, just right to the neck breaker. Hell yeah.
And the lateral press.
My goodness.
Well, we all know it's gonna
Was not expecting a goddamn pile driver in the middle out of nowhere.
After each other's necks as Punk, master of the Shining Wizard. Danielson, silence.
Oh!
To the back of the head. Only two. Looking for a suplex coming up. Snaps him over with it right into a cover.
Danielson with a beautiful bridge out.
Punk slowly pulling him back up. Measures him, pointing the elbow right to the back of the neck. And Danielson in a world of hurt right now. Punk relentless, going after that body part.
And as we have learned, people in Highland, Indiana really have a problem with rhythm.
Yes. Forearm strike. Danielson staying on his feet. Shaking off the effects. European uppercut connects. Punk staying on his feet. Forearm shot. Danielson with another European. Forearm. Winding up this time. European uppercut sends Punk all the way out to the floor, but pulling himself back in the ring. Fighting spirit. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Beautifully done.
Right to the neck. For the cover. No, two.
That back of that head's so dangerous when it's strict.
Crowd encouraging these two men on. And it speaks volumes for the list of 24 men in this tournament that in second round competition, 2 world-class athletes such as Punk and Danielson, only one can make it to round 3. Wouldn't have been surprised to see either of these two in the finals this year. Struggling for the backslide, Danielson gets it. Ooh, so close right there. Elbow takes Dragon right down.
Punk applying the chin lock, looking to wear down Dragon even more.
Bruce Gray getting in there. Taking the energy away from Bryan Danielson.
That forearm and that bicep squeezing on the carotid artery. Technically, it's not a choke. You're not closing off the windpipe, but you are stopping blood flow to the brain.
Dragon trying to stay in this thing. Work his way back to his feet. He does. Shot to the midsection. And again. Looking for belly to back suplex, and he hits it. Favoring that neck. Of course, he suffered a little bit of damage to his own neck, delivering the belly to back. In addition to all of Punk's offense thus far, referee Bruce Gray putting the count on both men. Both men back up. Punk connects. Headbutt from Danielson. Forearm strike. Another headbutt.
That's not the smartest thing with a bad
No,
neck.
with a bad neck. I don't know if he's really thinking too much in that ring right now. Flying uppercut. Danielson in control for the moment. Snap suplex.
Looking for the diving headbutt.
Climbing up top. Danielson takes to the air. Diving headbutt connects with CM Punk. Goes for the
1, 2.
No, kicks out. Punk sent in once again. Elbow knocking him through the ropes and to the floor, but again pulling himself back in the ring, but no, drop kick. Punk doing his best to stay in the ring rather than be sent to the floor. Looking to suplex him back inside the ring. Punk putting on the brakes. Looking to suplex Danielson to the floor.
Oh no.
Suplexes Dragon to the floor.
And they don't use any pads here, Dave Prazak. I can attest to that myself.
No pretty blue mats, Bill Watts. Trying to bring it back inside the ring here. Couldn't quite see from our vantage point exactly how Danielson landed, but no matter how you look at it, suplexed onto the floor.
The ref not counting, but of course, you know, as an official, your first job is to check for the safety of the wrestlers.
And that's exactly what he is doing, as now they're battling out on the floor.
And are you kidding me, Dave Prazak?
Airplane spin on the floor.
By Danielson, around and around he goes. The fans scurrying out of the way as he loses his own equilibrium. Doing this airplane spin around the ring. The fans scatter. If the action comes your way, move. And the airplane spin taking him all around the Lincoln Center.
Unbelievable, Dave Prazak.
Bit of a twist on the maneuver that we don't see too often.
Punk versus Daniel Bryan. Hopefully they'll fight again. I doubt it. I doubt it, Shankar. I doubt that's ever gonna. Probably never gonna happen again.
We're gonna have a double count out.
And with the equilibrium lost, it's gonna be very difficult for Danielson to even get back inside the ring. Up to the count of 18, they've got a 20 count. And Punk rolls underneath the bottom rope, as does Danielson. And now the 10 count begins as they're back inside the ring at least. Crowd encouraging these two men to keep fighting, get back to their feet. They're both back up. Danielson comes roaring. Punk takes out the knee. Looking for the Shining Wizard. And he connects. 1, 2. No. Too close to the ropes.
Calling for the Pepsi plunge. The pedigree off the top.
Punk calling for the Pepsi plunge.
Gotta get
I don't
him
know how
up.
he's going to drag all that dead weight up there, though. Dragon is dizzy. Dragon is dazed. Dragon was just kneed in the head.
Face first into the top turnbuckle. This very maneuver earned Punk the IWA World Heavyweight Championship. It was a Pepsi plunge that brought him to round 2 against Austin Aries last night. Can he get it on Danielson? Trying to fight it off as best he can. Forearms now from Dragon. Going all the way up top, maybe looking for a superplex. Punk trying to block it. Trying to take the legs out from Danielson. He does. Shots to the rib cage now. Looking for that Pepsi plunge. Can he finish him off? Butterflying the arms. No, Danielson elevates Punk back, dropping him off the top rope.
Cattle mutilation. Cattle mutilation. Cattle mutilation.
Submission.
He's gonna tap. He's gonna tap. He's gonna tap.
Getting in there to see if Punk can hang in there. Arms across America, the cattle mutilation.
Cattle mutilate. It's crazy because he's a vegan. But that was the name of the move. He would never mutilate a cattle.
Kick across the jaw as well. Hammer lock. No, full Nelson.
Ah!
With the bridge, 2. Only 2.
Bryan Danielson is relentless.
Going back to the double arm bridge submission. Right in the center of the ring. Cranking up on that move. Cranking up again.
He tapped. He tapped.
Danielson advancing.
Incredible. Incredible match, man. Incredible match, man.
And with that, Dave Prazak, I'm prepared to whip some ass.
All right. Thank you, Samoa Joe.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What a match. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. A nice 1 hour and 40-minute stream. Watched a few matches. Talked a little bit of wrestling. I started the stream a little later than I wanted to start it. Trying to get a little earlier. Next time, like if I do stream on a Wednesday night, I want it to be right at the end of Dynamite. So right at 9, 10 over on the East Coast, I want to start it up. I know it's late for people over on the East Coast now with it being over past 1:10 a.m. Happy Halloween to people in Central and Eastern time zones. And I hope you guys have a great holiday tomorrow. I hope you dress up, give candy to kids and make their night. And have a good time with your community. Yes, that's what I said. Happy Halloween. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for showing up for me. Is there anybody else streaming? Should I raid someone? I haven't raided someone in a hot minute. Over on the Twitch side of things, at least on Instagram, not so much. But is there anybody live? Hey, Martin Casals is live. Let me raid old Martin Casals. Why don't we? Oh, there was an error, it says. Yeah, apparently there's an error. It won't let me raid any channels. Well, that's some BS. But it was a fun stream. Looking crazy. Have a good night. Thank you for jumping in chat. Hope you and your 85 kids get candy. Thank you, world. What does a luchador dress up for? It's Halloween. I'll be dressed up as the Riddler tomorrow. The whole family is going out as different Batman characters and villains. One of the little baby Fuegos will be Batman. The youngest baby, the 3-year-old, will be the Joker. The 5-year-old will be Batman. Mom will be Robin. Grandpa will be the Penguin. The 5-year-old will be, the 7-year-old will be Poison Ivy, I believe. Maybe not. Is it or Harley Quinn or Poison Ivy? I can't remember which one. And then Grandma will be the opposite. Grandma might be Harley Quinn if one's Poison Ivy. So different Batman villains. It's gonna be great. I got a nice little Riddler. Let me grab the Riddler jacket for you all real quick. Just real fast so y'all can see what I'm rocking with. It's buttoned up for some freaking reason. Hold on. Let me unbutton it. There we go. The nice suit. You know what I'm saying? The nice suit jacket. There'll be a tie. There'll be pants. I got a mask. Yeah, we're going to be looking good tomorrow. I'm real excited about it. Real excited about dressing up as the Riddler. It is cool indeed. Very cool indeed. So, this is what I'll be rocking with tomorrow. Do you have a cane? What if I do have a cane, Lou? What if I do? I guess you'll just have to wait for the reveal tomorrow. You'll just have to wait for the reveal tomorrow. Do wrestlers care about ratings? Top guys do care about ratings, but it's more of an overall metric that you guys can't see, right? Over at the network, you can see how many people watched it, watched the recordings as well as the actual show live. Sometimes people watch the show live, but the recordings will add sometimes close to another million on top of the amount of people that watched it. Plus, then you look at YouTube numbers and Twitter numbers and everything else. It's like, how are ticket sales doing? How are pay-per-view or PLE ratings doing? But week-to-week TV always varies. There's a million different factors and things going into that. But cable television is a dying medium. People are like, you see Monday Night Raw is already switching over to Netflix. You know, things like that in the future. You know, Dynamite and Collision will be going to simulcast on Max soon as well. So it's a dime. TV ratings are a dime medium. But wrestling's doing well. I thought you went for the Mysterio Halloween Havoc outfit. That's funny. That is. It does have the question marks are similar to the Rey Mysterio. Edward Nigma is a pimp. You need the cane. That's hilarious. But yeah, y'all have a great night and have a happy Halloween.